Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Wanted to go live and cook on something real quick. Ain't gonna be that long, man. I'm actually you guys have been following my channel. You know I train basketball, so got a college point guard, starting point guard I'm training. Taking my son up here with me to work on his game as well. Actually training two people, and there's another guy training as well. So I'm gonna put this work in at the gym. Wait for a couple people to get up in here at least. You know what I mean? And y'all come up in here, man. Announce yourself, man. Let me know who in the building, just so I can say what's up. I'm gonna be driving, man. So cook on this really quick. And when this came out, well, now that I'm on the road, now whoever come in the building now, man, just what's up to y'all? Good morning, and thanks for y'all joining. All right, Lawrence Williams, what's good, bro? Now I didn't get to talk about this when this filler was thrown out there. When Wladimir Klitschko came out, I think it was on Twitter, one of his social media platforms, and he was talking about, or he threw up some posts, you know, some little filler posts to see what the fans were thinking, and he threw out there three names: AJ, Fury rematch. Well, shit, the AJ rematch, the Fury rematch, or Deontay Wilder. Now, Joshua, shocking to me, didn't get. Now I'm going by just likes on the post, on his Twitter post. I'm just going by the likes, okay? The overwhelming favorite was surprising to me because I thought it'd be AJ, but AJ got the third most likes out of everybody. I think he had like 6 point something thousand likes, and Wilder had 8 point something thousand. But the overwhelming favorite was Tyson Fury with over 20,000 likes. Like, people want to see that rematch, which is funny to me because a lot of fans, I wasn't one of them, fans said that fight was boring. It was the most boring shit I've ever seen. It's the most boring heavyweight fight of all time. I thought it was just very tactical. There wasn't a lot of action. I mean, but I actually watched that fight a few times. I remember people used to laugh at me like, man, you watched that fight more than once? You know what I mean? So that was just shocking to me. Like, I thought it would be AJ for sure. But here's my opinion on it. And then also seeing him talk about, you know, I've seen an interview by Javon Sugar Hill Stewart on World Boxing News, and that I left a link to that article in the description box right here, so you can click on it and watch it. Of course, after you listen to me, watch me. You know what I mean? But or you can click on it and read it rather, and come to your own surmise about the information in the article. All right. But he wants Klitschko to come back. Now he might want him to come back because obviously he think his man is going to beat Wilder, and that'd be money. Him, Klitschko, and Fury in another fight. That's just dollar signs. You dig what I'm saying? It's probably not what a lot of us fans will want to see, but as far as business, right? Let's talk about the business. That'd be good business for Fury and Klitschko. That will generate money, okay? But guys, oh yeah, let me click on Shannon Briggs. Then Shannon Briggs, I remember Wladimir just posted something not recently about him living rent free, in Shannon Briggs' head right now. And I told y'all I'm a fan of the old guy fights, man. I like old guy fights, especially when both guys seem to be in pretty decent shape for old guys. I don't mind those type of fights. Wladimir will be what, 44 in March, and Shannon Briggs is already 48 years old. If you've been following Shannon, you know he stays in pretty good shape. Shit, just period. Not even for an old guy, just pretty good shape. Period. Him and Wladimir, physically. You know what I mean? And maybe Wladimir has slowed down just enough for Shannon to catch him right now. Who knows? You know what I mean? But this is what I really want to talk about, man. Now, this is what I mean by you can only fight who wants to fight you or who is in front of you. Now, to me, I think Wladimir, if he's coming back, he should say, I want Wilder. I've already fought AJ, I already fought Fury, give me Wilder. He's the one that I haven't fought yet. Now, I know that he just put it out there for the fans to decide. But this is what I mean, though, man. Because let's say he does come back and, you know, now this is hypothetical, but from what Sugar Hill said, according to that article with Sugar Hill, there is still, according to World Boxing News, there is still a 3-fight deal, the zone offer laid out on the table for Wladimir, okay? So we'll see what Wladimir wants to do. But this is what I mean, though, man. Like, it should be Wilder that you want to fight. Yes, I know in his mind there's unfinished business with guys you lost to, but you already shared the ring with those guys and you came up short. You came up short. You got outboxed clean by Fury and you got stopped by AJ. You know what I mean? Clean victories. It wasn't no if, ands, or buts. It wasn't no, oh man, you know, I'm not sure. Nah, man, those are clean victories. This is what I mean, y'all. And this is why you guys call me, you know, you're a Wilder fanboy, but this is the shit I be talking about, bro. Now look, fans love to say, well, why didn't Wilder fight Wladimir? What? Well, it's because of shit like this. Because of fan polls who don't want to see him fight Wilder fight Wladimir. According to all the fans that were on Twitter leaving the likes, they want to see him fight fucking Fury again. Overwhelmingly. So whose fault is this going to be? Is it going to be Wilder's fault? Will this be Wilder's fault as well? This is what I be saying. This why I was cooking the other day with Luis Ortiz, y'all. People not wanting to fight you and people putting up polls and all this other shit, and the polls don't favor you and don't favor you and so on and so forth. That has to count for something, y'all. That has to count for something. I'm just using this as an example because when I seen this, I was just shocked that it was Tyson Fury. Like I said, based on the first fight and just the outcry and reaction from fans saying it was the most boring thing they've ever seen in their life. And that being AJ seemed to be the more, like on social media, like the more popular guy. So I was surprised Wilder was second. So shit, congratulations to that. I didn't think he'll be second. I thought he'd be a distant third. You know what I mean? But Wladimir, if you come back, bro, and I know people are, and this is kind of, especially if it's Wilder, it's going to be a lose-lose. It's going to be a lose-lose. Because if he doesn't fight Wilder, if that doesn't happen, it'd be, well, why couldn't Wilder fight him? And then if it is Wilder, and Wilder does fight him, then it's going to be he's fighting the old Wladimir Klitschko. Then people will start saying, oh, well, you know, he fought Fury in 2015, took 2 years off to fight AJ. Now he took 3 years off. Oh, you're definitely fighting a washed up. Oh, you know, it's going to be a lose-lose, man. It's just going to be a lose-lose. I just think Wladimir should just stay retired. Literally. I mean, you've done your thing. You're up there with consecutive title defenses with Larry Holmes and Joe Louis as far as that stat is concerned. Even if it ain't Wilder, he comes back and fight. It's just a new era, man. It's just a new era. Now, has every era had that old guy that stuck around and had some success like Larry Holmes and, you know what I mean? Larry Holmes and, hold on, y'all, I'm driving, man. George Foreman, Ezra Charles, or not Ezra Charles, but Jersey Joe Wolcott, guys like that. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? But at the same time, though, usually, it doesn't work out in their favor majority of the time. All right? But then I seen something about something in World Boxing News also, and this Joyce and Dubois thing is getting hyped up for them. Ooh, a nasty crash right there. You see that, son? Oh, man, that's a nasty crash. Yikes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is a nasty crash right there. I hope everybody all right. Shit, yo, it was a crazy crash right here at the stoplight. Damn. But yeah, man, Joyce and Dubois, they're talking about this summer, and I hope that one go down. I hope that one go down. Now, Dubois is saying, and this is on World Boxing News as well, I'll probably leave a link to this too. I seen Dubois' manager, I forgot the dude's name, but y'all know his manager, they be talking. I forgot the dude's name. Little white dude, I forgot his name though. But seen her article today on World Boxing News about, now Joyce got to get past Marco Huck, man. You can't just count Marco Huck completely out, but I think he'll get overwhelmed. I think Huck will probably come out and win some rounds because he has quicker hands. He has experience. This dude defended a WBO cruiserweight title, I think like 13 or 14 times, man. And he gave Povetkin some work. He lost the fight, but I thought that fight could have went either way. A draw would have been good with me. And Huck is an experienced guy, man. So he's no stranger to, you know, fighting a heavyweight because he fought Povetkin. You know what I mean? But I expect Joyce to just mow him down mid to late, probably mid rounds. I think after a while he'll catch up to Huck. He's gonna eat some shots because that's what Joyce does. He eats shots. He eats them like M&Ms and Skittles and Reese's Pieces. You know what I mean? But I think he will eventually just start to overwhelm Huck, beat him to the body, come over the top with hard shots, uses a big thudding jab to pop his head back. And I think after a while, after Huck has some minor early success, he'll start to get overwhelmed, and I think he'll get stopped. All right. But Dubois was saying, hey, man, don't get overhyped by that. You know, those sparring sessions that we had 4 or 5 years ago when I was 17, 18 years old. Now Joyce is a grown man. He was shit three. Because what is Dubois 22? So we talking about 4 or 5 years ago. Shit, 4 or 5 years ago, Joyce was still 30, 29, 30 years old. So he was literally fighting a kid or sparring a kid, literally 17, 18 as a junior, senior in high school. You know what I mean? So and just the fact that Dubois was in the ring with him, even holding his own as a teenager, and a lot of guys spar as teen, spar grown men as teens. Mike Tyson did it, Lennox Lewis, Vander Holyfield. I mean, so on and so forth. So I'm not saying he's doing something that I've never seen, but for you to be in there holding your own against a guy that's literally about to go to the Olympics, big ass grown man, says a lot. All right, and if there's anybody that's a complete different fighter than when they were 17, 18, it's going to be Daniel Dubois. You are a lot different athlete than you were at 17, 18 versus when you're 22, especially when you're a professional at 22 and you're still training. All right, so if there's anybody that's gotten better since those training sessions, it's going to be Daniel Dubois. All right, I want to see that happen in the summertime, so hopefully Joyce goes in there and takes care of business against Marco Huck, and hopefully he gets no type of injuries, no fluky injuries or anything like that, or sustain a loss. But I want to see him and Dubois go down this summer. It's going to be explosive, man. That's what that was, because I know that Joyce can take some shots. He's going to keep coming forward until he drops. And Dubois definitely have what it takes to drop his big ass. You know what I mean? But I also think that Joyce has what it takes to back him up and hurt him as well. Those punches get there slowly, but when they connect, he puts a lot of oomph on them down punches, man. And I've seen Daniel Dubois backed up and had to reset against Richard Lartey. And if Lartey's able to do it, I know Joyce has the ability to do it as well. All right, but I'm picking Dubois to win that. I think he has a better skill. He's just quicker and sharper. You know what I mean? And I think his jab is a lot better. And I think his eyes are going to light up like a kid in the or like my youngest son took him to Target the other day, told him to pick out something. His eyes just lit up in the toy aisle. You did what I'm saying? So I think Dubois' eyes are going to light up when he sees all the openings on Joyce to land. You know what I mean? But he's going to have to worry about things coming back, because Joyce will put pressure on you. I just pulled up to this gym, man. Let me go ahead and acknowledge those who appreciated me with these super chats, man. D-Style Boxing up in here. Y'all go subscribe to my man D-Style Boxing, one of the first channels I subscribed to way back in the day. He's part of that first wave of boxing uploaders here on YouTube, man, like that 08, 07 class. D-Style says, paid advertisement, D-Style Boxing Award Show tonight. Hey, man, shouts out to your award show, bro. I remember the award show you had, was it your 2018 award show where you gave me a channel of the year, man? So I definitely appreciated that. You know what I mean? But y'all go check out his award show tonight, man. And who else? Laws D, Punch Out TV. Laws D, the pimping up in here. What's good, bro? He says, what's good, Mr. Boxing? Oh, man, just want to chop it up on those little couple topics, man. Crazy D3. He says, do you encourage your son to box? We use that as a training regimen because I train him for basketball, but I throw in boxing because I think it's just a good workout to have. Builds your confidence. And it helps your footwork, even when you're playing basketball with pivoting and in the post, or when you're catching the ball on the wing and you're using footwork. Boxing is heavy on footwork, especially if you're the type of trainer that trains from the ground up. Footwork, and then learn how to throw a proper jab, keep your guards up in a traditional manner, things like that. So, no, I took him to a few gyms, but his thing's more is football, basketball. You know what I mean? But we do use boxing for workouts. Jake Jerk was good. Flaw was good, man. I'm just saying what's up to y'all because I'm literally just pulled up to the gym, man. So I just want to say what's up to everybody. Matt B was good. M. Reynolds, what it do? He says if he does, I want Wilder to knock his head smooth off. Damon Hennix, what's good, bro? Callie Sarlin is up in here. James Doherty up in this thing. James Daggs up in this thing. Jupiter B. God of War. Let me do this for Laws D, man. Let me go ahead and... Okay, it ain't letting me do it. I'm trying to rinse you up, Laws D. Y'all go subscribe to my man Laws D, Punch Out TV as well, man. My man D-Style, his channel. Lawrence Williams, go sub to his channel. I appreciate that, James Daggs. Who else up in here? Keith McLaughlin was good. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all showing up, man. Appreciate the super chats. About to get in this gym, get this work in, man. So I'll try to go back live again today. If not, I'll go live again tomorrow. I think this is what day. Is this day shit? Got to be like day 13 or 14 of me going live consecutive days in a row, man. So try to keep this thing rolling, man. Till next time, y'all be easy. I'm gone.